All right, hello and welcome. I believe we are on the air, and hopefully you've stayed with us while we get this going. I am Winners with the One. Hopefully you can see the action before you here as Europe is about to take on Russia. There we go, much better. And this is hockey question mark soccer style. It is soccer question mark. It is a mod that was made by Tum and DVD. Oh, I've got to do a coin toss. Okay, here we go. Let us now do that coin toss. Let's see, call heads or tails. Too much going on at once. Hopefully this all works. I mean, we have 22 people in the server. Plus linesmen. And yeah, we came up tails. So let's. We're already off to a great start here. And hopefully you can see this on the screen. It's not showing up on my screen. Yeah, okay, there it is. Cool. All right. And this match is fixed. This is going to be insane. Let me make sure that my setting. There we go. Yeah. That keeps resetting for me for some reason. Okay. Now the dimensions are much more like a soccer pitch or a football pitch, if you will. As we prepare here for the action. Let's get some different camera angles up. As it is Russia versus Europe in the first ever 11v11 match of soccer question marks. So this is a day of firsts, and it could go any number of ways. We will see. Let's go ahead and look at your formations and lineups. They're very fancy. Huh? There we go. There's the European lineup and formation. As you can see, they are putting 3 people up front. So they're going for a very offensive style here, and we'll see how that works out for them. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. And over here on the Russian side, you're looking at a good old 4-3-3, and very traditional. And both these teams have some great players of the game of hockey question mark. So I have a suspicion that their skills will transfer very well to this. As the warm-up counts down, I think we're about to get started here. Oh, all right. And oh, this is just going to be insane. Hopefully the server holds up. This has linesmen too. The linesmen are going to be calling offsides. So, and also the game has built-in corner kicks, goal kicks, and throw-ins. So that should help immensely. But yeah, it's going to be up to the linesman to determine the offsides, which should make things very interesting. And so there are your lineups for as many as can be shown here. As Europe will be in red, Russia in blue. And now the opening face-off, the opening draw, I suppose, it takes place. And taken down, no foul. Oh, wait, they're saying restart. Okay, yes, Eartha and Nando have to call the start up here. So false start there. And we're already off to a stellar beginning here on the first ever international friendly of soccer question mark. My goodness. I see Cryptic Sea is here. Good afternoon, sir. Looking at this Frankensteinian translation of the original hockey question mark. I will do my best to bring you all the action as we set up once again here. As you can see, some pretty solid players for both these teams. There's Eartha, there's Nando and Pogs. Ricky's playing for a European side. As I can't see some of these because there's so many players in here that it is overlapping the actual player list. So yeah, somebody named Slenderman was going to host this thing. So we'll see how the server holds up. Again, with 22 players on the pitch, linesmen, casters. I don't know if this is being casted in foreign languages other than English, but it very possibly will be. So now as everybody lines up, we are about to begin, I think. It's like herding cats here. It's hard enough doing it with 5v5 or 4v4, so you can only imagine how it's working with 22. So organized chaos already here as we begin. As you can see, yes, a much bigger pitch or field or whatever you want to call it than we normally see in hockey question mark. Very large area. And the goals are a little bigger as well, which is good. And the puck's slightly larger, and it also moves a little bit slower than hockey question marks. So makes it a lot easier to make passes and stuff. We were playing some last night in North America. We had a good time with this thing. So Pogs predicts that this is going to be fucking awful. I don't know. Either way, I think the winners are the people who are watching. So good afternoon or evening wherever you're at as we prepare for this Battle of the Titans as Russia takes on Europe. We hope. And looking at the polls so far, Russia seems to be the favorite as to who will win. Second being a draw or server crash. So a little less confidence in the European team, but we shall see because we are about to get underway. And as the map with the player names is just insane over there. As this one will go out of bounds. It's either a blue or red throw in, depending on which of these messages you want to believe. Okay, here we go. And so now thrown in by the red team. That being Team Europe. Russia will take this in midfield. Back out, taken the other way. Chance now. Gets around. He is free. He is onside. And the pass across. And this one will be sent away by the back line of Russia. And so out for a throw-in. A lot of space to cover on the camera, too. I'll do my best here, folks. Here's one fired. And just wide. So already getting some shots at the goal. This European team is trying to draw first blood, and they could very well. Here's stolen. Chance, he is free in the box. Shot. Score! Ricky with the first goal of the game. Makes it 1-0. 1 minute in here. So now the players will line up for the kickoff. As you can see, the periods have changed as far as there's not 3 like hockey. There are 2. And they will be 2 9-minute halves, no extra time. So Ricky putting Europe on the board first with a nice one. And trying to do so again. Their midfield looks to be in good shape. And Russia will just clear this down. Fielded now, I believe that's Arc. It's hard to tell because it's so small on my screen. There's so many of them. They're like ants there. And yes, everybody is kind of clustering around the puck/ball. It's much like youth soccer in America here. If we get some Sunny D and some orange slices, we are all set. But again, Europe trying to penetrate the barrier of the Russian defense, but now Russia will take it the other way, and he's on. He's free and taken away as he is marked closely by the European defense. So now back at midfield. The battle for it now as they swarm around the ball. We'll call it the ball. And this one will stay in contention at midfield for some time here, I suspect, as everybody's just scrambling to get position. Europe really on the offensive here as they manage to get it through. Will this be offside? Not sure. It will go out of bounds, and Russia will get a throw in here. So the server seems to be holding up pretty well so far under the circumstances. Oh, stolen shot, and just wide. C'est la Peugeot, as they say on the Univision. So a goal kick as Bale for Russia. He is a fantastic goaltender in hockey, and he's being tasked with a much wider net to protect here, so we'll see how he does. This one's going to be pretty easy for him to handle as it is coming at a low speed, but kicked back out to beyond the box, and will they be able to take this out of midfield? No, Europe putting a lot of pressure on and keeping it on the Russian end. So now they're just looking for the pass here. It's a lot harder to do the Russian style of play with the passing. They are so good at passing, but there's just so many people on the field that it makes it a little difficult for the. Is this onside? Is this a chance? And it's offsides. So, oh wait, okay. It does count. It does count. And Royce will get the goal. As wait, there are they going to call that offside or not? There is controversy on the field. And Nando's saying not offside. Okay, so that one counts. And Europe is up 2-0. Unbelievable. So a lot of people felt that Russia had the edge here. But so far, Europe with 2 goals. 4 minutes into this game. And soccer is a game that is won and lost in the center of the field, unlike hockey, which is won in the corners. And so far, they have really got control of it, and now they will have a chance for the corner kick. Royce coming out to take this. We'll see if he lobs one into the box. He does. Looking for the header. Oh, he's there. And he scores! Eternal picking it up and putting it in. And 3-0 your scoreline. Europe is really stepping things up here. This is very unexpected, as we expected at least a very close game. Just like Russia World Cup. Oh, no. Oh, that's not nice. So we are about halfway through the first half, and Europe with a commanding lead. But then again, one difference between this and your normal international football is that it tends to be a little more high scoring than your average World Cup games. So we'll see if they can even things up here. Definitely Russia has the manpower to do it. I mean, some of the best hockey players in the world are right out there on the pitch. So, but they are faced with the monumental task of making up 3 goals right now. As the throw in. Now into the box. Onside, chance, shot, off the framework, bounces it off the wood frame there. So that one close, but not close enough. But they are holding on. Here's a shot, and again, off the side. Unbelievable. So a couple of attempts, a couple just going off the left post, and this one will result in a throw-in for Team Russia. North America's putting together a team as well, so I think next week there will be another friendly, probably between one of these two teams, perhaps the winner, and North America. That is being organized as we speak. And now here is Europe on the move once again. And they are doing a good job of keeping possession, holding it in the Russian zone. And there's a collision, no foul. Tom calls for a foul. Do they call fouls? I guess they do. But either way, play continues. I guess the ref calls a continuation. So still held in. These guys are relentless. And we'll see if he goes for the cross pass here. He's going to go ahead and fire, and this one will go off the side, and they will get a corner kick. Looking for the cross. They are there. The Russian defense very strong in the middle. They converge on it and keep this out. And now they've got a chance to move it. That is Bure. He is on the wing here. Looking to get a pass going. And he can't really dump and chase here. So this one's headed out of bounds. Saved, though. And now they will get a throw in here close to the corner. Pretty interesting so far. And this is a good chance for Russia if they can hold this. And European defense able to stop them, but Russia will get to this first and blocked. This will go out of bounds. And Russia will begin from a little bit closer to midfield with the throw-in. Should be taken by Igorka. The pass, couldn't get it to settle down. Looking for that first touch. And so now Europe in the box. Trying to keep it away. They do for the moment, but here's a chance. He's got room. Shoot, scores! Bure with the first goal for Russia makes it 3-1. And just like Pavel Bure, the noted soccer player. That was a very nice shot. Had a good angle on it. Managed to settle it right down on the foot and place a well-struck ball into the net. So Russia with a little bit of jump now. They are continuing to put some offensive moves on. And now Europe will just clear this. Back at midfield now. Taken again, and again clogging up the middle is Russia. They seem to be finding their shape on defense somewhat here, as they will get the throw in. And this one out of bounds on the back pass. It will give Europe a chance to take another possible chance at the Russian net. And here they go with it. The give and go, and taken away from him. This will result, it's going to be a corner kick. So the set piece for Europe, and lands perfectly. Got a chance there, but no. And so now Russia will quickly try to move this. They do get it to midfield. It's a race to keep it from going out of bounds. And the ball behind them now. Picked up, now out of bounds. And again, Europe will take possession of the ball. They're telling each other, stay in formation. It's very difficult to do. This is a lot harder to organize your team when you've got so many players on the pitch. But both teams doing a good job of it so far. And now this one will be sent down all the way. Dennis will take it for Europe. And he's got a couple of people coming in. He will send this back out. And this one going towards out of bounds. They will let it go. And Europe for the throw-in. quite a game so far as we approach the end of the first half. There will be no extra time tacked on. Here is one from distance. Chance. Russia, but quickly swept off the line. And that was very nicely done. That prevented a good shot from going off. So now with about half a minute left, Europe will take the ball on the throw. As he waits for his team to get in position, they do. Possible chance. This one will again be sent out of bounds. Very alert defensive play as time ticks down. So it gives him a chance for the cross pass here. He's there. He's got it. Ricky with his second of the game. 4-1 right at the end of the first half. Very well placed. As, yes, the time does not go continuously. It does stop on out of bounds and goals. So special thanks to Dick Van Dijk and Tum, who have done a great job of making this mod and refining it. And a good job by both these teams, but especially by Europe, as we will go to halftime with your scoreline 4-1 in their favor. Although Russia started to look pretty good there at the end, they really seem to be finding their form a little more. And we'll see if that results in some goals here in this second half as we wait for the how many seconds. We have to wait till pi to start, and we have begun. And it looked like somebody disappeared there. I'm not sure what happened. Might just be on my end. But here is Russia on the move. Shot blocked as the back line does its job, and they will get a throw in close to the box. Here we'll see if they can do something with this. They're in a good position. And blocked immediately off the throw in. And here they go. They're going to battle for it. This looks very hockey-like. So he works his way around, and a beautiful pass. Oh, and just bouncing over him there, as not able to get the ball down for a shot. But they will gather it back up and go again here. Here's a low floater, but it results in a rebound that Pando will take and score with. 4-2 now. And Russia gets their second of the game, and things are getting very interesting here. 1 minute into the second half, that puts them a little closer, and now we have a 2-goal game. Good stuff so far. And the difference seems to be, well, Russia has some great individual players. There is no doubt. We watched them. They are the Hockey World Cup champions in international play. So individually, their lineup is so solid. But European team, they seem to be playing by these 11v11 rules a lot better, at least early on here. But we are starting to see the talents of the Russian side come into play, and there was a chance broken up. He's going to take this up above the circle, and this will go well wide of the goal, and it will be a goal kick as Dennis waves everybody out. It is just like soccer. It's beautiful. Finds the pass, mishandled, back at midfield. They will pick this back up again. And on the move, here they go. Still at midfield. And, a rocket is going to result in a corner kick. And yet another set piece for this European side. 7:45 left in the game. They're going to take their time with this, and whoops. Okay, that's good. That will result in a goal kick for Russia, which is taken back by Europe again here at midfield, and now this one is anybody's ball. pan back a little bit so you can see the chaos here. And he's got a couple of people on side here. Possible chance. Shot. It's in. It's in. Gangster Rooney makes it 4-3. A beautifully lifted shot right over the head of the keeper. And so now we have a much closer game than we had before. 4-3 your scoreline. And this is getting good. Not that it wasn't good already, folks, but my goodness. So Russia taking the ball in their own zone. We'll move this out here. Igorka with it. Down in the corner, being troubled a bit. Europe with a chance. Looking for the cross pass. And they will try to catch up to this. They do. Looking to switch it up to the other side. And this will be taken by Russia. He's going to send this out. He's got the pass there. And now he will streak down the side, but it is broken up. And so they will go for the throw in. As we see everybody spread out, get ready for this to come in. And just on the edge of the box, chance, cross. And this one will bounce harmlessly out of bounds. Oh, like well out of bounds. Goodbye. And we'll wait for this to fall. Okay. All right. Oh, it's inbounds. How did that stay in? Oh, well, either way, it will be a corner kick for Russia. And some interesting physics happening there. As this one bounces off the side of the net, chance will go back to the corner. He sends one in again. And they are converging on this. Finally, it will be sent back out. And this will probably result in a throw-in for Russia. It does. So here he goes. You got to give him room to throw it in, guys. Okay, there they go. And he will look for the cross. He's got it there. Oh, swing and a miss. The rebound chance. Pandonaldo makes it 4-4. Playing for the Russian side. We are tied with about half of the second half to go. We have a 4-4 game here. Wow. All right, so things starting to find their level here for both these sides. Russia, they were down early, and they have come back to tie this thing up, and so now they're starting to feel themselves a little bit offensively, and they will start making moves as they are sending numbers at the ball. They will handle this at midfield. There's about 3 of them over there. It's hard to really make out individual players a lot of the time, but we can make out that that is a throw-in in a pretty good spot here, as you can see. And who will he send this to? There's a chance. And again, not able to get that one down to make the shot. And this one will be stolen and taken by Europe at midfield. Oh, a collision with his teammate. And that will take them both out of the picture, at least for the moment, and give Russia a chance to move this. But again, taken back by Europe. Wow. And Russia really putting some pressure on now. They want that game winner as 4 minutes remain in this match, this friendly between Russia and Europe. This is a mod of Hockey ? Made by Cryptic Sea. This is, I guess, football ? This is the first ever exhibition game of football ? At least in an organized sense. And so far it seems to be holding up pretty well, and the Russians holding up pretty well too. And they will take the ball on a throw in here. This is a good opportunity for them. As he's got him there. Oh, but just off the side there. Very, very close, but just a little wide. And so Dennis will do the goal kick honors for Europe. As Europe was scoring at will, it seemed like, early on in this game, but now things have slowed down a bit for them offensively. But they are trying to regain their footing on that as they were advancing it. Now here comes Russia the other way, and they are looking for the ball, and coming away with it will be Europe in red. And chipping it through, nicely done. And the Russian back line up to it, but here's a chance. He's loose. He's free. He's onside, and Nando gets the goal. 5-4 now with 2:40 left. Is that the game winner for Europe? It could very well be. Very nice job by Nando as he just pursued the ball all the way in and let it fly. 2.5 minutes remain, and Europe will take the ball on a throw-in here on the side. As they will take their time in doing so. Of course, there's, with the way the clock works, it's probably good this way because you can't do a lot of dumb time wasting type of things. But the Russian defense is going to get this out. Still held in, though, as Nando again. He's looking for the back pass there. And do they know that their goal is back there? Yes, they do. Okay. So here is another teammate collision for Russia as they are scrambling to try to get something going on. And is this onside? It looks to be. Yes, in the box now. Chance shot. Oh, it's a goal! And Ricky gets one past as Bale not able to get that one. Got a piece of it. And they are saying possibly offsides. Not sure. It looks onside from here, but I am not sure. Okay, so they're going to go ahead and say that it is and put a goal in on the other end. That's a good way to settle that. Okay. So 6-5, the scoreline on the board. Guess we're going with that. Minute and a half remains. Even after that, Europe still with the 1-goal lead. But will that be enough as Bale takes this for Russia? Short pass to his defense. And they will just try to move this from out of their own end. And blocked, so they will take this on the side. Waving everybody downfield. And now they will set up for this one. So he chips it over the midfielders. And played on. This could be it. Is he going to get it through? No, it is blocked. And so taken at midfield by Europe. They will send this all the way down. And I don't know that this will have enough momentum to take it out of bounds. Bale will go ahead and play it. And it will go in for another throw in. 35 seconds left. And this one is close. Here is a chance for Europe. And this one is chipped just wide. Looking to add to their score line. Half a minute to play. And it could be a victory for Europe, but still time on the board for Russia to get the equalizer as this one goes through several people. And now back at midfield, 12 seconds. They're going to have to hurry. Goes ahead and sends it on. Possible chance. Back pass, 5 seconds. Shoots from distance. Going towards the net and easily handled. And that will be the game. 6-5. Europe wins this one. And yeah, at least we scored more than the World Cup. That is a good way to look at it. I think they are going to play another game. I hope so. This is fun. Kive says, please don't invade Ukraine now. Yes. And this is available. Okay, it looks like we are done. Okay. So there you have it. Yeah, you can get this on the subreddit on r/hockey?. I'm not sure where you can get this new version. I know Tom has made some changes to it so that some of these extra features work, and they work pretty well. And you can get that. Yeah, if it's not up at r/hockey?, it will be soon. So we'll make sure that people have access to it, because North America will be starting pretty soon. I see they are forming teams and getting their lineups together, but it looks like this one is done. So thank you for joining us, everybody. The first ever football hockey ? Game. And it was a closely fought match as Europe came out with an early lead. Russia came back on them, but Europe finishing them off there at the end. And if there was an MVP of this game, it was probably Ricky. He had at least a couple of goals in that one. So, and Nando played very well for them as well. So already some stars coming out for this mod. And no doubt there will be more. But I believe, yep, that will do it, because the server is shut down and everybody is frozen. So thank you for joining us, everybody. Don't forget, tonight, Friday Night Hockey here on IBN, as the HQML will be back in action. And I will be there. I'm not sure that Dr. Killinger will be, but somebody from the community will be there with me to cast. And special guest, we'll just say special guest, here on this same channel. And that will be at 9:30 Eastern Time here in the USA, North America. We hope that you will join us for that. So a full day of sports action, courtesy of IBN and Cryptic Sea, the maker of these games. As this is a big mod, this does quite a bit to the original game of Hockey ? And it's fun. And I was very happy to see that the server held up, because I think that was just somebody hosting it on their machine. So, I would say great success. Hope you enjoyed it. I sure enjoyed casting it, and we will continue to cast these things as they have them. Don't forget to follow us at IBN Casting, and we'll have this up on YouTube later. If you go to IBN Casting on YouTube, just type it in, and you can go to the IBN site where we have all these games archived, and you can check them out at your leisure. It is called Video on Demand. So from all of us here at the Independent Broadcast Network, I'm Winners with the One. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you tonight for Friday Night Hockey.